Marco Diaz was one of the first people in line at Top Dog Fireworks with 2 grocery baskets full. He says he and his family are ready to make some noise this 4th of July.
Family time. Family time and fun with the kids and, you know, having a good time, basically.
Family time, having a good time. Well, fireworks sales are permitted now until midnight on the 4th of July.
While Harris County officials want you to have a fun 4th of July, they're also reminding revelers to please be safe. It's important. Harris County Fire Marshal's office reminding everyone of the importance of practicing fireworks safety. They also say attending a professional public display is always a safe and enjoyable option. Officials say if you choose to use consumer fireworks, please read the cautionary labels. Also dispose of your fireworks properly and follow these important safety tips. Here's a reminder. Read and follow the directions and warning labels on all fireworks packaging. Never, ever allow a child to play with or ignite fireworks. I said this earlier. I had a friend who was about 11 years old. He was playing with fireworks. It landed on his shoulder and he lost an eye. Never consume alcohol or drugs while shooting fireworks, and always ensure there is a bucket of water or water source nearby in case there's an emergency. Please heed these warnings. We don't want tragedy to strike during fireworks season. Now, you may have already started shopping for your fireworks. I've seen people doing that earlier this week, or even heard some popping already.
But if fireworks not handled properly, firefighters say that it can cause huge safety concerns. CW39 Houston's Kara Willis is live from Albany Fire and Rescue to tell us how we can have a safe 4th of July. Good morning, Kara.
Good morning to you guys. I'm here with Rick Reek this morning here at Albany Fire and Rescue to tell us about what safety precautions we can take ahead of the 4th of July holiday and, of course, the weekend. People are already starting to pop their fireworks already. Is that right, Rick?
Yes, ma'am. They are.
Okay, so what are some things they should keep in mind as they start to, and come a little closer to me here, what are some things they can keep in mind as they start to shop for those fireworks?
Try to avoid aerial fireworks. And read the instructions on that firework so we properly light it up.
Okay, and so when it comes to children, I hear this question a lot. Sparklers or no sparklers? What should our kids not be exposed to when it comes to popping their fireworks?
The sparklers are fine. It's just adult supervision.
Okay, and that's a key. And what are some things that you are, you guys here at Albany Fire and Rescue see in the community? What are some of those mistakes as far as, you know, maybe some injuries you've heard of as well?
Injuries to eyes, hands, burnt hands are the common calls or EMS calls we make during the 4th of July. Eye injuries and burns to the hands.
Okay, so you have a full list that we talked about some things that all the families out there can kind of just keep in the back of their minds as they head into 4th of July weekend. What are some of those tips?
Okay, so if you are going to light off fireworks at home, find a safe area, a cul-de-sac, and identify the homes in the neighborhood that have a lot of pine needles on their roofs. Aerial fireworks, the embers come down and the pine needles catch on fire. Have a water source, a garden hose, a bucket of water that you can put the spent fireworks into the bucket to properly or confirm that it's extinguished.
That's a big one, and we're going to get some of those tips on our website as well. I know there's so much out there that I think families kind of sometimes forget when we're having fun and having a good time, but supervision is key with those kids. You can go to our website at CW39.com for more on those tips on how you can have a fun but safe 4th of July weekend.